Hello. Hi. Hope everybody's having themselves a good day. I am going to bring up chat here because I thought I'd have it on my main screen and I do not see it. So I'm going to go fix that. But hope everybody's having themselves a wonderful Monday. Yeah, it's Monday as of us doing this here live stream. Now I see. Oh, I now see that on my OBS, I still have chat built into the screen. So I'm probably going to go turn that off here real quick. But I see all of you, and I'm going to get that going here in just a second. It's amazing when you put OBS on task, how amazing it is at remembering everything you did previously and nothing else. So I'm going to go turn that off, but I'm going to bring up chat on my phone so I can see it so much better and good. But yeah, hope everyone's have themselves a wonderful Monday here. My name is Shadow Temple. You might know me as the guy who plays Pierce for the AFMAO channel. And today we have ourselves one particular purpose, other than the fact that we have a beautiful puzzle here that those of you who've been on my channel for the past couple of streams know exactly what this puzzle is. The rest of you will be like, what are you doing with that? This is what I do when I don't have anything else to sign, is I slowly assemble this puzzle. It has taken me several months. And it will continue to do so because I think it's funny. But yeah, welcome, friends, to yet another installment of us signing your posters. That's right. These are your posters that I have alongside me here that you will be able to get for yourselves if you so desire. The whole idea here is that if you go to streamly.com /store/Shadow Temple, or even easier, you can just scan that there QR code right there on the screen right there. You can get yourself one of these beautiful posters. We have ourselves an option of 3 different posters that I have available to sign today. And there are other posters there as well, but I don't have those with me right now, so that will be more difficult. But you can still buy them, and then eventually we'll get those signed for you. Those are kind of our more group ensemble posters that we will get going in the future. But I have here these posters, 3. As soon as I find myself a Minor Demons poster, there it is. That's the one I'm looking for. We have ourselves Pierce from Minor Demons, along with a Johnny Cat right there that you can get yourself signed. We have ourselves a Pierce from the SMP Standard Everyday Sheep Lovin' Pierce Boy, along with, of course, the Yes shirt that you can see right here. And, which is backwards, I just realized, sorry. And then also the Shadow Temple logo, for those of you who are more maybe fans of kind of more my general stuff. All of those things are available to you here, friends. And you can go check out, use the QR code or go to streamly.com. You can just look up Shadow Temple. You can look up Pierce. You can look up AFMAO. You'll find all of those different things there and more. If you pick up a signed poster print in Streamly today, you can have it signed by me, customized by me. Tell me what you want on it, and I'll make sure that it gets to you soon. If you buy a more generic one, one that's just already has my signature on it, you can get it very, very soon. Just if you got a parent listening or something like that nearby, and you might be like, well, what is this all about? Hey, did you know Christmas is coming up? Not to alarm you, but we only got 3 more months. 3 more months. That's, it'll go by quicker than you think. And hey, if you got an AFMAO fan at home and you're like, oh man, I want to get this kid for Christmas, and you're like, oh, it's I could get it 3 months early and then have it just in my closet, and it's a poster, so it's small, so it'll hide in the closet real good. You just have that ready to go. So when Christmas comes around, you're like, oh no, I forgot to get a gift for my kid, and the ball's terrible. You just have it. It's just right there. It's easy. It's right there. It'd be right there, and you're like, wow. I was so thoughtful, and it's such a nice customized poster for my kid right there. It's a good time for it. But yeah, I got a couple posters to sign here today, so that's what we're going to focus on first, friends. Once we get through those posters, then I will then sign any additional posters that people purchase during the stream today. But in addition to those things, I'll be also answering questions as we go along today. So if you have any questions about the voice acting I do, how I got here, my time with AFMAO, my small roles in 3 horror indie games that actually there's a new horror indie game I'm going to be in coming up here next month. Just keep an eye out. You may not play it, but your favorite YouTuber might. So that's fun. was really excited to hear my silly voice on like Corey Kenshin's stream the other day, and Queso for that matter. But yeah, that's what's going on today. Do I have any info on Minor Demons? That I am hopefully in it. Pierce will be in it. I don't know if I'm necessarily in it. I think I'm going to be in it. I'm pretty sure. I'm still playing Pierce right now, so one to one stand to assume that I will be in it. And if I had to guess, this is a guess, not a truth, not a fact, not a statement, but a guess. It's probably not coming out this year. They got other stuff to work on. they got a lot of cool shows that they're building, friends, in the background. And I would usher and advise patience for that Minor Demons fun times. But worry not, it'll get there eventually. Just probably not gonna happen quite yet. I wonder what PM Seymour is going to be live. If you go on to Streamly.com and you type in AFMAO into the search bar for Streamly, you will actually find everybody. I'm talking about every single person's page that Streamly has been working with so far. And we'll also give you the information you need about what's going on with that. So I would keep an eye out there and see what's happening. I think I know what I can do. Sorry. I got to flip a screen here so I can see both chats at the same time. That did work. Ha ha! That's fun. The software we use allows me to see my chats both in my stream and in the Streamly stream. So if you're watching over at Streamly, the YouTube Streamly channel, I can see you just as well as I can see you on my own YouTube channel, which works out pretty good. And I'm gonna have to depend on that because I need to put my Streamly dashboard up on my phone so I can see what posters I need to sign today, which I'm very excited to sign for you. So that is what we are going to do. Let me bring that up. I just had to bring it up here, but while we're oh, excuse me. What? Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of pick questions out here. If you are on the Streamly page, by the way, as we're going along with this, I do I would say weekly streams over on my own YouTube channel. If you ever want to hear a bunch of questions answered by yours truly, and I'm slightly less distracted, check out my YouTube channel, and you'll be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're not already here watching it on YouTube right now, we are simulcasting between my YouTube channel and the Shadow Temple one. So thank you, Miss. I appreciate that in my own chat there, posting that link. And again, friends, if you're like, oh, how do I get to this web page? There's a QR code. Scan that thing. Get that thing right there. It works really good. Okay, I need to find my Streamly page, and the best way to do it is through my email, because when I do it through my email, then I'm already logged in. I found it. So far, friends, today we have three posters that we're going to be signing for awesome fans today, and you can be more than one of those. If you're out there and you already have purchased one and you are waiting for me to sign it, surprise, it's happening right now. I'm signing live, please. The first one we've got today is going to be for Maja, who wants a Minor Demons Pierce poster, and I'm going to sign that presently to you right now. Sorry, my hair's a little bit of a mess, by the way. I was outside fighting weeds all afternoon, and so I'm still, as not the most in shape person in the world, I'm slowly coming to terms with that. So my body is like, are you sure you wanted to do that for like 3 hours? Are you sure? You think you were built for that, sir? People in my own YouTube know that to be a pseudo meme at this point. That the mulch is my enemy that I'm fighting, and I'm winning. I'm finally winning against the vile forces of mulch to try and get all of my plantings nice and clean. Okay, this one is gonna be Maja. This is Pierce in his demon form. We are gonna get this thing signed right here. So I'm gonna, since there's no further instructions other than the person who purchased it is named Maja or Maha, depending, Maya maybe even. I'm going to write first M-A-J-A, which is the name of our friend here. And I promise you can see it a lot better in person. This is a very lovely silver marker that I have that I'm signing with this. Yeah, you can see pretty good there, actually. Look at that. Yeah. I'm going to, of course, write down Pierce's best. His best, most famous line. Yes. And that's it. No, I'm also, of course, going to sign it as Pierce for one. Put Pierce right here. There we go. I have actually 2 signatures for Pierce that I think is kind of fun. I am left-handed, by the way. This stream is reversed right now. It's mirrored, but I am a lefty at heart. So if you're seeing that happen, it's because the camera's flipped. But I'm also going to write down Shadow Temple in the corner here, just to indicate that there are lots of different things going on here. I actually have 2 signatures for depending on which Pierce I'm signing for. If I'm signing as Minor Demons Pierce, I sign the R forwards. And if I'm signing as SMP Pierce, I sign the R backwards to indicate a certain level of perhaps education. I don't actually know if General Pierce from Minor Demons is that well educated, but I'm going to say probably at least a little bit more than SMP Pierce. And now that I've signed this here for MAJA Maja, I'm now also going to put a number on the back of the poster. This is how you know that your poster has not been faked. That it's not somebody, who's like back at Streamly who's like, now that he's made the video, I can make it myself. I'm gonna put an 88 on the back of this here, Maja. So if you see your poster and you see it on the front, you're like, oh man, there's my name and the logo and everything. Yeah, good. And on the back is that number 88. So that way you know it is yours. All right, there you go. So that is poster number 1, complete right here. Somebody asked hold on, let me you were asking how much these posters are. Let's see if I can get an answer for you on that here real quick. I don't have the numbers immediately offhand, but if I go to my own webpage, my own store, I'll be able to find it. Toot sweet. The ones that you want to see signed on live stream, if you want to see the ones that I have in hand right now, $46 for the Pearson Sheep, the Minor Demons, or the Shadow Temple logo. If you want that one that's already signed, $33. And that, I believe, includes shipping and all that. That's, there's just a couple extra things that it costs a little extra when it comes to me getting a poster, sending it to Streamly, and Streamly sending it to you. There's shipping, all that jazz. So it just takes a little bit extra work. Depending on where you're at, shipping might be a little bit more, but that's at least what it costs on my end. So there you go. Before we continue on to our next poster here, oh no, I didn't sign that one. Oh God. I need to get that one signed. All right, hold on. I'll work on that in a second here. I just have to remember that I accidentally hit complete on one because I already thought I thought I had not hit a complete button on a previous one, and then I had actually done. How's Bento doing? He's doing very well. Your voice actor, your friend's channel, very cool. What was the best part of AFMAO SMP? I get to be a goofy boy for my living. There are not a lot of people in the world who get to say that they get to be a goofy boy and they get paid for that, and it's enough to have a house and electricity and food. But I get to be one of those people, and I'm so very happy and honored that I get to be one of those people. It's kind of incredible, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. All right, let's keep things moving here, friends. I need to go find, I think it's Angel for 83 and 84. I got to confirm that here in a second here. But I'm going to go ahead and sign these. Is Bento an Australian Shepherd or a different breed? Yeah, people are talking in chat about my dog, Bento. He's a 6-year-old mini Australian Shepherd. He's a blue merle, and he is heckin' adorable. I love him so much. He's so cute. What I'm going to be for Halloween this year? I don't really have a costume as of yet. Really, my kind of play for making or just the kind of getting a costume for Halloween is, do I have anything I'm going to do with it this year? You know what I mean? And right now, I don't have any parties or anything like I'm going to that would necessitate a Halloween costume. But if one shows up, then I will have to come up with one. Last year, or was it 2 years ago? Because I'm trying to remember the last Halloween party I went to. 2 Halloweens ago, I went as the kind of know nothing nerd kid from Kiki's Delivery Service, and then my wife went as Kiki, which was very cute. And then the year before that, I went as Tom Nook, and she went as Isabel. We kind of teamed up on those, so it was pretty cool, pretty neat. And this is going on. Be a sheep. I mean, I can't be a sheep. I'm a human being, but I got myself this year lovely Pierce sheep you see right here. You can check them out actually at afmeow.com, I believe is the official Afmeow store. I'm gonna hype up both because you can't buy those on the Afmeow store and you can't buy these posters. Or you can't buy that at Streamly and you can't buy the posters at Afmeow. So there you go. A little bit of win for everybody. Let me go ahead. Go back to previous, please. Go back to previous. No, I think I got those. I think I'm good. Okay. I've got here Angel, who has picked up a Sheep Pierce poster right here, and I will get that signed presently for you, Angel. What puzzle am I working on? It is an Afmeow-based puzzle, as you can see quite strongly here. It is something you can buy. This is not me just like coming out with my own puzzle or anything like that. This is something that is in the Afmeow store right now, afmeow.com. It's a delightful little puzzle. You should check it out. I want to make more puzzles because I really like this one, and I hope that we get to do more in the future. Have you seen the trailer for the upcoming animated series Marvel Zombies? No, I haven't. That sounds pretty neat. Through a lot. Yeah, so Afmeow reads when she gets a chance, she reads the comments on the videos. The best way to kind of reach her is through those comments and things. But it should be mentioned, we appreciate when people mention how okay. You want to know the truth? I look at the comments. I know they tell you on YouTube not to look at the comments, but I look at the comments. Yes, I do. And I love so very much when I get to see people who are so excited, to have something that gives them sort of courage and comfort in life. And I'm so glad that I get to be one of those people who can help with that. It's pretty nice. I do appreciate it. Where's Jess streaming? Yeah. That's fair. Jess is currently streaming over on the Afmeow Shuki channel, just to be clear. If you head on over there and you say hi to her, maybe let her know that I'm also signing posters. Maybe she'll pop in later. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to start signing this here Pierce poster here. Give me just 1 second here. This one is for Angel. And I sign all of the Sheep Pierce posters here in the corner on the side right here. Thank you very much for the $4.99. Can I talk in your Minor Demons Pierce voice? So I'll do it here for a second. I'll explain, and I'll use the voice to explain why I don't usually use it on stream too much. Minor Demons Pierce voice is at the absolute bottom of my register. It is low. It is decadent, perhaps one could even say. The problem is that this is not where my voice normally hangs out, and as a result, I can only speak in it for so long. It's the same way of like you trying to speak in your highest voice or anything like that. There's only so much kind of low I can do in one day. Which is why I'm glad that Minor Demons Pierce is a man of few words, but I do enjoy voicing him where I can. Including, I don't know if people saw, but if you haven't, you should absolutely check out the Afmeow stories, our beautiful side Afmeow channel, where Minor Demons Pierce was in essentially a whole video. There was a Pierce feature, in fact. You guys should watch it if you haven't, because it would mean a lot to me if you went and watched that video, please. But that video is probably the most Minor Demons Pierce has ever spoken in one video for Afmeow before. So for those of you who are a fan of that voice, please go watch that video and watch it a couple times, all the way through. All right, let's see here. This one is made out to Angel. I really just had a moment where I was very concerned that I forgot how to spell the word angel. And I was like, I don't know if Angel is correct. It is. It is. I just had a moment of small panic. Don't you hate that when you're writing something out and you're like, okay, this is a permanent marker. You can't mess this up. And then you're halfway through and it's like, did I mess up? Was that bad? Is it bad? Did I mess up? But we're good. Angel, I just want to let you know that sheep are good. That's S&P Pierce's message to everyone is that sheep are good. And that's signed Pierce with a backwards R. That's how you know that it's S&P Pierce. When we do the little, this is an outdated reference. Steve Urkel versus Steve Urkel versus Stefan Urkel. Between the two of them there. Here we go. There we go. And Angel, make sure that this is dry. Your poster right here has an 84 on the back, which means that when you get it in the mail, double check to make sure there's an 84 on the back. If there isn't, I don't know what happened, and I'm sorry. But hopefully there should be one, and it does have everything that you expect and more there. Thank you for another $199 for that, by the way. Appreciate it. Career amazing people. Can you tell about that for you, please? Just because I get a lot of messages like that, I appreciate it a lot, but I don't really, I can't necessarily send that to everyone, but I appreciate you being so excited for that. And I always try to send her best wishes over to her. But if in the limited recording times we have, I spent any time telling her everyone who told me to tell her good wishes, we would not record videos. I would just be like, all right, and now Afbao, it is time for the well wishes. Starting with the A's, we have, it would take like 2 hours each time, and she'd be very flattered. But again, the best way to get those feelings to her is comment on the videos. Let her know that way. I promise you it's the best way to do it. Wait, I'm signing live. Hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to back up. There we go. That's what I wanted. I need to look at... I want to make sure that I got all the ones that I need here, because right now, friends, I believe I've signed all the posters we need, but I'm pretty sure I had 3. I think Angel ordered 2, and I think I accidentally clicked out on one of them, so I just need to make sure that I get that correct. So give me 1 second here. Completed. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, 83 for Angel. That's what I need. Yep, Angel got 2 posters, not just 1. So I'm going to make sure that I get that other one to Angel as well. Here is the other one that I have here. This is another Minor Demons Pierce poster. Again, you can buy these right now, friends. Right heckin' now. If you go on the, use that QR code you see on the screen right there, or you take a moment and go to Streamly.com/Shadow Temple right there, you can pick up one of these posters yourself and get them signed right now. Right this second. Right as I'm doing this right now. I mean, not right now. I'm signing Angels right now. But after that, I could sign yours after the fact. So there you go. Whew. Do you remember the Mutton song? What did you think of the story I sent you? The story that you sent me is very lovely, Wolf Half Girl. It's actually still sitting on my desk right now. And I do remember the Mutton song. I actually sang it on the first signing stream I did of these. I hope people enjoyed it. Another one to Angel, which I imagine that Minor Demons Pierce is not one for small detail work. So I like to think that he writes in all caps at all times. That is my headcanon for General Pierce here. So I write in all caps for that one. Whereas S&P Pierce is so soft, like he can't be typing in giant block letters at all times. That would feel like it's too much, you know. He just got to Justice Live, and now Shadow is doing a live too. Yeah. And I was saying, if you're over at, if you do head over to Jess's stream for a little bit, which, hey, she's streaming over on Shuki right now. Go check her out. Maybe, tell folks over there to come over here once they're done over there, Come check out some posters that you can get exclusively through this stuff right here. How about that for some fun? That is signed by Pierce, and then in parentheses, right on his shoulder there, we're going to do a little Shadow _ Temple right there. Perfect. A little smiley face because I like smiley faces. Oh, she just finished her stream. Cool. Cool. And so you mentioned that you've already read Aphmau's book 10 times. I've read it once, but someday I might do actually on a stream at some point that I think would be really cute. I'm going to do it as a separate stream, not for the stream today, but on a different stream someday. I think it'd be fun to do read the first chapter of this book. I don't think it's split into chapters, but read the first 20 pages, and I'll do all the voices and things, and do it as a little preview for you guys because it's a really cute book. I do recommend if you haven't had a chance to check it out. It's a graphic novel, as you can see here. It's all nice and picturey, and it's very nice. So you can pick it up pretty much anywhere that sells good old fashioned books. So be sure to check it out sometime. It's very nice. Why does Sheep Boy love sheep so much? I'll explain that and more in just a second here. But first, I want to make sure that I mark this with the proper 83. 83 for the other one for Angel. 83 and 84 Angel are the two posters you are going to receive in the mail in the next week or two. So keep an eye out for those. Now I'm going to bring back on my phone here the possibility of anybody not having had one signed yet, but the queue is officially clear, friends, which means that you out there in the world, have the opportunity to try and purchase one poster right now. Get it signed right now. This second. It'd be great. It'd be fantastic. In the meantime, we're just going to spend a little time answering questions and maybe assembling this puzzle a little bit as we go along, too. So, keep your eyes peeled. And again, check out that store for more info. Favorite character, Minor Demons. Is your second favorite character, the SMP. Ian's your favorite. Sure. I get you. No worries. Why does Sheep Boy love sheep so much? To kind of peek a little bit behind the curtain a little bit here. Back in the day when I first started doing the videos outside of Minor Demons and outside of Minor Demons Pierce and just kind of more of my own personal style with Aphmau, there was some episode where we were building up the World Tree hub thing that we had, and somebody came through and destroyed my sheep pen because I built up a sheep pen and I made the sheep blue and I thought that was cute. And they killed all my sheep and I'm like, dang it, how dare you? Didn't you know those are special Connecticutian blue sheep? Because I think specificity is really funny. And I'm like, those were special, rare, red Connecticutian blue. And somebody thought that was really funny. And so we kept doing it. We kept doing the bits where Pierce, he loves them sheep. I liken it akin to if you are, you got your friend group in school and you've got a nickname or something, or some inside joke that all your friends make fun about you, that happened one time, and you're like, it happened one time, and it's Sheep Boy. It's pretty much what happened with sheep, and sometimes just to be part of the friend group, you just buy in, and honestly, that's where you have the most fun sometimes with the friend group, right? Is you're like, well, I'm the guy who loves Twizzlers. I guess I'm Twizzler Boy now. And then you get to, it's cool because you get Twizzlers all the time. And it's like, oh no, don't give me more Twizzlers. Geez. Man. Twizzlers. And then you get all the Twizzlers. Let's see here. Something also with Pierce's fear of butterflies that was also kind of just a bit that came up in a video and we thought it was funny. And then it happened. And then it just kept happening. And because, big beefy man whose whole brand is being big and beefy, afraid of butterflies is funny, and I agree it is funny. So we just kind of keep bringing it back. That's the fun of making these videos and making them as often as we do, friends. Is that a lot of the lore for these characters was just kind of built naturally over time. We just had fun, We just had a goofy little time, and eventually we had enough people pop up doing silly things, and it worked out. Lindsay, if you need me, just DM me. I'll take a look at what you're saying there, because I might have missed it there. Sorry for missing a call. Call for a dumb bit. I do love a good dumb bit. Hold on, friends. I'm receiving a call from somebody who wishes to do a dumb bit, and I am if not if not the denizen and mayor of Dumbitville. So give me 1 sec here. Let me answer the call here real quick. And I gotta turn up the speaker so I can actually hear.
Well, is this the Shadow Temple?
Yeah, this is the Shadow Temple. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Lindsay Jones, Dina's Mathro.
Yeah.
I don't know if you play with me in my work. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
It seems like you're streaming for Streamily.com right now.
Yeah, that's right. I like to. Sometimes I like to, just get out and help companies and just be out there so that I can give pieces of paper to people with my writing on it and they like it.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love it. And on the same token, like the fans, I assume the viewers are elated to be able to talk to you and see you sign on camera.
Yeah. No, it's really a valuable thing, and I've got only so many posters here and only so many fans, so they gotta make sure that they get those quick. Otherwise, that I might just start eating the posters. They're very appetizing looking. Yeah.
On a lot of like Twitch streams and stuff like that, where like if people buy a poster or
Yeah.
a print or something along those lines, you'll keep streaming forever. Like you'll.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I
I'm extending that, like as a rep from Streamily and also like your co-star.
Yeah.
For everyone who buys posters for Shadow to sign, like Shadow will sign until infinity. He cannot stop. He is indebted to you, the customer. He must sign. So that's
true.
I'm decreeing it right now.
It's legally required, friends. You can trap me here in my basement for the next 7 days if you want.
Oh my God. Some Silence of the Lambs stuff there. I like it though. Everyone, hello. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you. Streamily loves you guys, and Shadow is awesome. We appreciate having him on our roster, like as part of a Streamily talent and just as a coworker. He's awesome. Appreciate that, man. And stop stealing my sheep. Stop stealing my sheep.
They were always mine in the first place. They're all mine. They're always mine.
How dare you? I will have my vengeance.
We'll see about that. But yeah, Lindsay is absolutely correct here, friends. Though, you can keep me trapped here on stream for the foreseeable future. Every time that you buy another poster, I will continue to stream for another 10 minutes. I'm gonna call it right now. 10 minutes on the clock for each poster that is purchased from now on. Another 10 minutes of me staring at you and you staring at me. Now's your chance. Go check it out and hit that QR code on the screen, or go to the website if you so choose. Thank you very much, Lindsay. She's gone. I'm all alone. I didn't realize how alone I was. Oh no, have I always been this alone? Let me make sure I turn off the Discord call. But yeah. Cool. Now I know there's music, so that is pretty nice right there. When is the next live stream? I'm going to be doing more signings. Undefined is what I'll say. I will say this is not your. What am I trying to say? This is this is obviously not your last chance to sign this. But this is your this is your last chance to sign it before October. Generally, I will probably do another one of these in October, or maybe early November. Maybe I'll let October pass and give just a little extra time before the next one. But this will be your kind of last chance to catch one up until maybe starting getting into the holiday season. So if you do want a poster sign, now is your chance. But that said, there will be opportunity for more. Don't you worry. We will get more posters out there, friends. So if you're like, oh no, it's either this or I eat, please eat first. Please first and foremost eat, and then get yourself some wonderful Pierce posters that you see here. In that order: eat first, poster next. Is how I live my life. That's how I do. Ever seen the first episode, Knights of Guinevere? I have not watched it yet, but I promise you it is on my list because not only is a friend of the show, Michaela Laws, who you might know as Aphmau's mom, Sylvana, on the Aphmau stuff. She's one of the main voices in that there pilot. But in addition to that, it is also made by Dana Terrace. I hope I'm saying that right, who made such shows as The Owl House, which I was a huge fan of. So I have to watch it at some point. 1,000,000,000%. Don't you worry. Yeah, if this is your first time watching one of my live streams, by the way, because I'm seeing a little bit of chatters about that. Hi, my name is Shadow Temple. You may know me as the guy who plays Pierce for AFMAO, both Minor Demons and SMP Pierce Boy. Right there, you can see. Both of those are voiced by me, and you can purchase one of these posters here. But in addition to that, I stream actually very frequently. In fact, I'll be streaming here later tonight. Not here on YouTube, whether it be on the Streamly page or on my own YouTube channel. I like streaming on Twitch a lot. In fact, I stream pretty much there every day. And I will stream there tonight. I'm going to be playing some, if you're familiar with the Danganronpa series, if that name either gave you chills just right now or it gave you a headache because you didn't understand what I said, if it gave you the chills, they made a new game, and I'm streaming it on Twitch tonight. It's very fun. It's called 100 Line Last Defense Academy. If you don't know what Danganronpa is, it's a bit of a ride, and it's a little bloody, and it's a little scary. So just be aware of that if you do decide to join. That was a follow over on my Twitch channel, so thank you for that. I appreciate someone taking the time. Reaction to the Owl House one day. I would love that. I don't think Disney would, though. That's always the difficult with reaction stuff, friends, is that it's one of those things where you have to have the rights to some of this stuff, you know. I don't think I have that relationship with Disney to necessarily allow myself to just sit there and watch Owl House and be excited about it. But it is a very good series, and I do recommend it. Speaking of like fun animation, I actually was listening, prompted by my wife earlier today. While I was outside working in the yard, I was listening to this Steven Universe soundtrack. And it was so good. It was so good. I really enjoyed that a lot. God, that was a good show. That was a really good show. Am I okay? If it looks like I'm sweating, it's because I am. But I am doing well. I'm doing very well right now. It is my body trying to recover from being pushed, doing any sort of menial labor for the first time in my life in a while. And my body's like, oh, why did you do that? That seems like a lot of work. There's like a word for it. Like, it's not ketosis. But there's this idea where like your body to recover still keeps your heart rate like high after the fact. And so despite the fact that my like resting heart rate is usually like 75, 80, I'm not that healthy. I'm right now at like 115, which is not usually where I stream. I promise you, I've streamed often enough that streaming does not wear me out very much. But yeah, no, I'm a little bit of a sweaty boy right now. Which voice do you like performing more, deep voice Pierce or regular voice Pierce? So this was something that I ran into when I recently did that again over on the AFMAO Diaries, I think is the name of the YouTube channel. We did the Pierce Minor Demons Pierce focused episode, which you guys should watch. If you haven't watched, you should go watch it. It's very good. I haven't had a lot of time with Minor Demons Pierce to do like acting. So it was interesting to kind of get back into that and being like, how do I convey a lot of like nuance to this character through this very, very low kind of almost monotone voice? And I had to work on that. I'm still working on that, to be perfectly honest. There's some lines in that I'm like, oh man, if I had a bit more time. That end, I feel of these two boys, I feel way more comfortable playing this boy because he's in my wheelhouse. He's in my vocal range normally, and I know how to deal with him and the range that he can play in. He is a challenge for me, but I like challenges too. So, it's not that I don't like playing him. It's just harder for me to play him. And I'm excited to get that opportunity to work on that more and to see if I can build an even better Pierce for you guys. How is it like working with other voice actors? I mean, there's an environment that when you as an actor get to work with other actors, and I didn't get to experience this in like high school and stuff. I was not a theater kid, which I sometimes am disappointed by because I think I would have been a very theater kid had I given myself the chance. But when you play with other people on a scene, on a set, on a stage, or in Minecraft together like that, and you can trust everyone else to build something fun in an environment, there are few greater feelings in the world where you know that you're in, they're engaged in, and you're about to make something fun. That's pretty cool. Don't worry, Shadow. You still give off massive Peter Kids vibes despite it. Yes. It took a while. I tell you, when I first started streaming back in like 2014, I did not do that. No, as much. Do I have other platforms fans can watch from? Yes. So I assume you're on the Streamly feed right now. I have my own YouTube channel, Shadow Temple, as you would imagine it. SHADO and then an underscore. That's that line that's on the bottom there. That kind of looks like an underline option, but it's instead just like a space. It's a shift and then the plus symbol. God, that's a terrible thing to have in a username. Followed by the word Temple. You can find my own YouTube channel, which is currently streaming this as well. In addition to that, you also, of course, have access to my Twitch channel, which is not streaming this right now, but I do. I do stream over on Twitch quite a bit. You're on YouTube. There you go. Yeah. Are you on the Streamly YouTube or are you on the Shadow Temple YouTube? Is the question. I also have a TikTok and Instagram. I do not stream on those because they scare me. But someday I might. Have I talked to Mac? I talked to her last week. Yeah, we were doing a recording together for stuff. Yeah, I think people sometimes are like, "Oh, where's Mac? Is Mac dead? Did she die?" No, she's okay, guys. In fact, frequently I am actually. She helps in the background of some of the videos. So don't you worry. Don't you? Oh no! Wait, I'm looking at the wrong key. It's the dash key that you hold the shift, not the plus key. Oh man, you're right. I'm just looking across the way and I'm like, that looks like an underscore. No, it's the key next to it. You think I would know? You would think I would, of anyone who has to type so many underscores in my life, would know these things, and I don't. Whoops, my bad. But yes, no, you're absolutely right. It's the dash button next to it. That's the mistake I've made here today. Yeah, once again, checking friends. Presently, I don't have any posters to sign right now, but you can, of course, go ahead and get those purchased if you want to go check out that QR code right there on your screen and get over to the Streamly page. Or if this is on your phone, that's a little complicated, isn't it? Go to Streamly.com or click on the link in the chat, which I'm sure we'll hit up. Can you give any details on my street? I'm not involved. That's my detail that I can give you. Not to say that I'm not necessarily in my street. I don't know if I am or not. But you know, when it comes to some of that stuff, when it comes to like the really well developed videos for stuff like the scripted, like the really like old school role play scripted stuff that AFMAO does, do understand that usually the voice actors are the last ones to set on that one, if you will, because we record our lines after the fact. And so I don't know if I'm involved with my stream at all. But because I am not involved in the writing or the directing or the recording or the marketing or the branding or the merchandising of my street, the knowledge of my street's on a need-to-know basis, and I don't need to know. So there you go. You did get one signed. If you purchased one, there's a chance that you bought one that was already signed, in which case, good news, it's getting to you real soon. In fact, it's going to show up to you to your door probably in just a couple of days. So congratulations. If you want one signed here live on stream, however, you do have to pick up the more expensive option of the two. But yeah, no, the other ones that I've already signed are lovingly signed. I put the same joke on all of them, unless you specifically asked me to put a different joke on it. So if you bought the Minor Demons one, it has a big old yes on it. If you have the SMP Pierce one, then it has Sheep Are Good on it. So it's a good one. I think you're gonna like it a lot. Still looking along, seeing what people are saying. Do I ship people with Pierce Ian, Pierce Mac? I don't get into the ships when it comes to especially characters that I do and characters that I work alongside. Simply because I think it's one of those things where, like, imagine for a moment if you were in school, right? Those of you who are in school. If you're in school, don't tell me. If you aren't in school, don't tell me. But imagine you're in school and you start talking to your teacher about like, oh man, I ship you and Mr. Shipley over in social studies. I think you'd be a cute couple. And then like your teacher's like, yeah, I also ship the two of us. That's a conversation with HR that teacher now gets to have. And so it's one of those things since the other characters and the people who voice them are my coworkers, I don't involve myself in the worlds of shipping, especially with regards to my own characters. But if you want to ship characters, have fun. Enjoy yourself. I'm not going to stop you. If you want to ship Pierce and Ian together, great, fine, do it. Have fun. If you want to do Pierce Mac, if you want to do Pierce Kim, Pierce Aaron, whoever, fine, enjoy yourself. But I will not indulge, if that makes sense. Am I okay? Well, am I giving off a vibe that I'm not okay? I mean that genuinely. I'm sorry if I look like I'm sorry if it sounds sarcastic, but I am curious because you've asked a couple of times now if I'm okay or not. I promise you I am okay. I'm feeling good. I have my tea next to me, which I love tea. If those of you who are in the know, I drink tea. I drink like 3 or 4 cups of tea a day, guys. I love tea so much. Perfectly good vibes. I don't know why you keep asking. Okay, good. It's like, I'm all right, guys. Don't worry. There's nothing wrong. No, I'm pleased to be here, and I'm excited to spend some time with all of you today. They might also ask me to recognize. I get that, but I also get nervous when people make the same comment of like, you look like you're dying. And I'm like, how do you make the different voices perfect every time? I actually got a question about this the other day from a fellow cast member. I do improv in my local improv theaters. Somebody asked me, like, how do you keep track of character voices when it comes to, like, doing different voices? And I'm sure I picked this up from somewhere. I'm sure I didn't invent this. But something that I like to do is I have some sort of, like, I have some sort of sound, some sort of, like, cadence, some sort of internal sort of vibe that I have about a particular character that I recognize for stuff like that. So, like, obviously for Minor Demons Pierce, I can fall right in to doing that character if I just go, yes, right. As soon as I have that, it's like, all right, if I can remember that he says yes, just like that, I can break right back into that character, no problem, right? He's down here. He's very proper. He does not use large words or contractions very often. For SMP Pierce, my actually go-to is, hey, Av, how's it going? And a little bit of that vocal crack in there reminds me that that's kind of where that character goes, right? I'm playing a game right now on stream where I have to do 15 different voice characters, which if you want to hear me attempt that disaster, check out my Twitch stream tonight. It'll be fun. But for each of the characters, I just have like a little thing that I remember about them. And that helps a lot. In fact, the game itself, interestingly, in a lot of like visual novels for Japanese games, will have like their little sort of action sort of key noises for the characters, and that helps me out a lot too. Like one character goes like, ah, and then I remember, oh yeah, he's the really annoying one who talks like this all the time. Oh man, I hate being poor. Or like, dude is like, oh yeah, no, I just remember him. You get little ticks in your brain that help you kind of keep those things going. I'm in the middle of the game, or I'm starting today. We're middle of the game. We're like 45 days or so in, or something like that. When did I start voicing it in general? I did that back in, started like 2015, 2016. I started in radio in college back in like 2011, 2012. I used to do play-by-play announcing for the local football team on the radio, on the very local radio, and that was that was fun, and I enjoyed that a lot. And people told me I had a nice voice, so I was like, oh boy, I gotta keep doing more. But oh, excuse me, I have like a burp and then that burp turned into a hiccup, and my whole cadence fell apart. Somebody asked me what my main song was on, or my favorite song from Steven Universe is. It was I was because again I listened to like the whole first volume of the soundtrack. Love Like You is just a hard one to beat. I really like that kind of closing credits song. It's just it really sets up the tone of the series so well. But also the song where is it Sadie and Lars are stuck in an island with Steven Universe, and he sings a song that essentially is like get together you two. Is like ba-da ba-ba ba-da ba-da da ba-da ba-da da 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 da. That one, it's I think it's like be wherever you are or something like that. It's really cute. Do I have ADHD? Undiagnosed if I do. If it feels like I'm moving rapidly in a bunch of different directions, it's because I have a lot of practice trying to answer questions quickly in chat so I can catch as many as I can. I did not watch Alternate Season 2 yet. Lawrence died the first, came back and he 30 seconds later he died. Surprise! Oh man, I wouldn't know what that's like. Going into to an alternate series, being like, oh man, this is time to develop a character and see where he goes, and then immediately getting his head chopped off. No, I wouldn't know what that's like. No, not at all. How do you feel to get up beat by Zane, Shadow? Keston is the nicest man in the world. So it is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to be beaten up by that man. Working on the puzzle. It's more of a backdrop today, to be perfectly honest. I'm not actually I don't think I'm gonna even add a single extra piece to this puzzle today, but that's okay. Sure. Lindsay, I'm up for another bit if you would like to bit with me. One moment. Go ahead and call. I'll pick up this time. Sorry, I was trying to complete a thought here, and now I'll answer that call. But once again, friends, Streamly.com. Go check that out. It's pretty good. Seeing a clip of you and Chris playing Danganronpa. Yeah, we started a little series back in the day. There are, I think, 2 or 3 episodes of it on my YouTube channel if you want to check them out. We got as far as halfway through the introductions, and then, like many collab efforts over the years, we just lost track of time. Whoops. Camp Rock and Camp Rock 2. My goodness gracious. What a jam. What a delight. They were a little bit after my time, but man, what hits? Hello once again.
Hello, this is
Hello. We are talking for the first time here today, and I'm very excited to meet you. Yeah, I should tell you too that I have a memory of 15 minutes, so it's really difficult to remember faces and things. So if we've talked before, I'm so sorry, but I've completely forgotten entirely of it. Hi, who are you?
You should scan it if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
But people, I didn't know about this, but Michael, my husband, told me about it. He said that you can take a picture on mobile if you're looking at it, like you're watching the screen. Take a picture of the QR code and then hold it down in your camera reel, and it will bring up the link that is attached to the QR code.
Oh,
right.
That's smart. Because
hey, what does it matter if you're on mobile? I'm like, oh, hang on. You can take a screenshot of it and still get to your throw case, which is great.
See, as a middling to elder millennial, I always assume that like, oh man, I gotta keep the phone app open and I gotta keep the live screen there to get that picture. We can only hear her through my mic, so that's why you guys were able to hear her before, is because I had my speakers up so high. Give me 1 sec here. I'll turn. Okay, hold on. But I can turn up the speakers. You don't have to yell out loud. I promise. I can just turn up these speakers so that you can hear my
QR code so I can track your click-through.
Scan the QR code, darn it!
I need to check the analytics.
We require analytics so that way we can know what people like and don't like about the posters that we do or do not sell. Go ahead and click on that there QR code and even take a picture of it now and then maybe show it to your parents later and be like, what mysterious new artifact do you have for us today, son or daughter or them's betwixt? And it'll be like, yo, look at this. And then you can hold down the button on the picture and the QR code.
QR code, grandma. Well, I don't know what that is, but you better watch yourself on the internet with your internet safety. Take care of yourself out there.
But this is an internet man. He's good. He's safe, probably. The internet man would never lie to me and would want me to click on a QR code because it's good. This is actually, to be clear, a good QR code.
Download the LimeWire link, guys.
Yep.
That's what you want to do.
Yep. Let's see what other like millennial. Yeah, make sure you hit the Napster thing. Did you want new buddies for your AIM chat? You can have that on there too. You just got to click on this link here. I promise you, you are the millionth customer. You have one.
Yeah, if you hit me up on Newgrounds, guys, I'm on Neopets also. You can check me out. Check out all my stuff. There's an honor working with Shadow Temple. He's fantastic. Go buy his prints. Hang out at his storefront on Streamly.com. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. And I'll be in chat. You rule.
Yeah, you could also buy one of these posters for 5,000 gold in Club Penguin. All right. You can't. I think Club Penguin's dead, and I don't think it has a currency. But Marissa would actually me if she was here because she was a diehard Club Penguin fan back in the day. Okay, let me close that up. Let me turn down the speakers once again. One moment here while I rearrange things. Kind of weird setup here, friends, but I'm getting it done. There we go. Coming one of those newfangled emoticons. Did you know sometimes if you type certain characters into a chat bar, it converts into a face? So strange, so wonderful and different. How many meows do I have? I have quite a few. I'd say probably about 30 at this point, but I'm going to keep getting more as I go. What's my favorite line to say is Pierce. Actually, this is something that'll line up here with that. Somebody asked too, why do I name all my sheep? Because I think it's funny. You know, when it comes to, especially when it comes to videos and things where like, you know that sheep in an AFMAL video or any mob for that matter, a pig, a cow, a dog, a cat, they're all expendable. They're all red-shirted from the start. You know that if there's an animal in the scene, there's a good chance it's going to die to raise the stakes, right? Why not raise the stakes higher by naming every single sheep that you see on screen? So that way, when they die, it is even funnier. And then him naming new sheep immediately, as if, you know, that kind of bit of like, he mourns quickly and loves even faster. That he has that opportunity to immediately jump back in and be like, oh my God, yeah, we'll fix this. So no worries. That's just be how it be, you know? But yeah, that's some of my fun stuff. Some of my favorite is whenever I get a chance to name new sheep and then I get to kind of include them. I also like to think that Pierce is essentially taking his sheep at a given moment that off screen and essentially doing what you do with like either, you know, stuffed animals or dolls or live or action figures, and you have like rich inner lives with them. It's like, Alejandro, I can't believe you cheated on me with McCallus. He's like, well, I'm sorry. You know, McCallus has had her eyes on me for ages. And he's doing that with his sheep and his pen at any given time. And if anybody heard him, they'd be like, oh boy, there goes Pierce again. So I like the idea that he believes all his sheep have like rich inner lives and relationships with each other and all that stuff. So yeah, that's some of my favorite stuff to do with the character. Which sheep name is your favorite? That's the tough part. When you have to come up with new sheep names all the time, the worst part is that you kind of lose track of which ones you've already used. I'm going to give you a preview of one that I'll swing into a new video sometime. And if you hear it, you'll be like, oh my God, I knew about this in advance. Palopsa is going to be my next sheep name. Palopsa. So keep an eye out for Palopsa. Got to write this down so I remember it. I'm going to write it inconsequentially inside of the box here. Palopsa. And 30 years from now, when I look at this poster or this puzzle, I'll be like, why did I write Palopsa in here? Then you'll know. You'll know exactly why I did that. I won't remember, but you will. Will I make more New versus Pro videos with Mac of the Future? Probably not. Only reason is that this is the honest truth. You ready for this? I couldn't afford to do it anymore. I was hiring a very good editor to make those videos, because I'm very bad at video editing. And the videos, as fun as they were making, I didn't make enough money off of them, and I ran out of money trying to make those. So maybe someday again, if I get a big resurgence on my YouTube channel and the revenue is high and things like that, and I get an opportunity to make more videos like that. But really, it just became that I was spending a lot of money on editors. And I could not, I couldn't keep up the pace anymore, because that was not an AFBOW project. That was just Mac and I doing our own thing. And I didn't have a chance to do it anymore. But hey, you know what? One way you can make sure that I do have revenue to continue to make videos and things is consider buying a poster on streamly.com/shadow-temple. If you go and buy one of those right now, I'll sign it live for you on stream this second. I got myself Minor Demons poster right over here for Pierce, and along with Johnny Cat. You know Johnny Cat. If you don't know Johnny Cat, go look up Johnny Cat. And we also have SMP Pierce right here with his lovely sheepies. Look at that. He got 3 sheepies here, you know. We got one up here. He's carrying around. Very cute. We got sheepy number 2 there. He's eating a little dandelion. And we got sheep number 3, but it's just a sheep bud. But hey, you know what? I think we all deserve a sheep bud every so often. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Lindsay, you are on top of it. Immediately, you're like, do you want, hey, can we do that again? Do you want Shadow to be able to continue to eat tacos? Get a signed print by scanning the QR code on screen. Then we'll be truly on board. But yeah, no, it's just, I had a lot of fun with those videos. I think I've done everything I wanted to do with the Noob vs. Pro videos for the most part. We could do more, I'm sure, but like, I kind of ran out of concepts for those videos that I was excited about. But hey, you know, if you watch those Noob vs. Pro videos, I have like 100 of them on my channel. People can go back and watch those videos again if you haven't had a chance to watch them, because they're pretty fun. I would recommend at some point giving those a try. Hey, Megami33, how are you doing out there today? I am raring to go to sign some of these posters. Megami33, friends, if you don't know, is the hey, as if on cue. Megami33, the gal who plays Kim over there. You should go check out her stuff. Somebody also asked, by the way, when we're going to play Peak again, and the answer is soon. We've actually been talking about it. I believe James, Corinne, and I are either going to be Wednesday or Saturday this week. We're thinking about playing Peak. Yeah, we're gonna play that real soon again. So yeah, again, check out that Twitch channel, because during the day you'll have a chance to watch that. It'll be really fun. I need to line that up actually. After the stream's over, I'm probably gonna go double check and be like, hey, if we're doing Wednesday, we should probably talk about that like now. But yeah, yeah, that's what's going on there. Can't wait to shout out Palopsa. Yeah, I don't even know how to spell it, to be perfectly honest. Whatever you spell it is probably the right way to say it. So there you go. Congratulations there. But yeah, check out Megami33, who's also, I'm sure, got a live stream signing coming up here relatively soon. And she has her own Kimmy posters if you want to check those out too, friends. Just saying, they're pretty cool. They're pretty neat. If you left me a message on StreamYard, by the way, I see your private chat there. Let me know in the Discord, because I'm looking at my Discord on my phone, but I can't necessarily see that from across the room there, Lindsay. But we'll probably go for just a little bit longer here. Give you one last chance here to buy any of these posters here live, friends. If you missed this opportunity and you're like, oh man, I wish I got one, but I missed it. That's okay. We'll do another one of these streams here. If I had to guess, I'll probably maybe skip October and go straight to November. But I think we're going to do a collaborative signing day coming up here relatively soon, at least like a Q&A kind of thing. So we'll keep an eye out for that. What's it like recording with KC? Pretty fun. When will you rope together the Peak crew for Plate Up? Oh man, I would love that. I would love that so much. I should get Ross involved with that too, because Ross is the big Plate Up fiend, who's very fun. But maybe we should also have people who don't know the game so that it gets even messier. Do you choose the voices of your characters? Just direct you saying like Minor Demons Pierce is a deep voice and SMP Pierce is a higher voice. So when and this is how like animation and stuff works in general, right? When Minor Demons first came out, and I had an opportunity to audition for the show, I got audition slides or sides as they usually call it, which is wow, that's just even more straight up right there, Streamly. Thank you. Do you wish to have Shadow Temple continue living on this plane, earthly plane? Be sure to purchase one of these posters. When you get audition sides for a character, right? Usually you get kind of a general vibe. Some directors have a very specific vibe that they want. Some might be more general and want the actor to come up with whatever they can do that they think best fits the character. I don't remember the exact details, and I wouldn't be able to say them out loud even if I did. But generally, it was like Pierce is a deeper voiced, authoritative man of few words. Whereas I also auditioned for Noi back in the day. Noi is that sort of like younger brother, kind of higher pitched, kind of smaller, again, like baby of the family kind of energy, right? And so then when you audition for these things, you try to relate those voices back to the audition and what that played out. And then based on that, if the director likes what you did, they either just like, yep, that's the voice we want, or if they liked you enough to bring you on, but they want a slightly different thing, they tell you to do a slightly different thing. And that's just kind of how it plays. For SMP Pierce, that voice actually just kind of built organically over the course of a few years. You can actually hear it. If you go back in time on the AFMAO channel and you go listen to like some of the early SMP videos that we did, Pierce has a very different voice that he has now. And this happens actually in shows and things too, pretty frequently as well as seasons go on and the actor learns more about the character and what fits. Back in 2020, Pierce kind of sounded like this. It was just me and my voice, and that's what I did. And I kind of got a little bit more energetic over time. And then we did some episodes, I think, where Pierce and Ian were just kind of being like goofball henchmen. And we threw in some like, hey, what do you need now, boss? Oh, you're so right, boss. When you're right, boss. Oh, and you are so right, boss. And I thought that was really funny, and it was well received by the audience. And so I kind of integrated a little bit of that energy into Pierce. Not entirely there, because it'd be really annoying if it was there the whole time. But yeah, it's that one's just slowly built over time. Sometimes I'll get requests from them and like, all right, but we go back to Minor Demons Pierce. And I'm like, great, yeah, sure. But sometimes they're like, what voice did I do for Noi? It's relatively similar to what ended up with, but I think Michael did a much better job than my Noi would have been. But I think like one of the first lines from episode 1 of Minor Demons for Noi was like, "She's sucking all those organs," and that was the voice that I had for him, right? But I think it was good. We're running. I'm going to say, friends, we got about 7 more minutes in this, and then I'm going to head on out unless there are any other purchases of posters here today. Be sure to check them out. How's my dog? Doing pretty good. I want to keep stealing Xena's sheep because I must. The show must go on. The sheep must go on. The sheep must live with Pierce. I'm the sheep boy, and I do the sheep things. Sheep is my endearing character trait. And that is why I have the sheep. Actually sounded like no. Yeah, and again, we both got the same direction early on when it came to the auditions, right? And so we both kind of knew what they were going for. Ultimately, AFMAO tends to shoot for kind of an anime-esque sort of style, and in anime, there's plenty of examples of the kind of younger brother voice in these various shows. So we both kind of knew where that was going, and it set up pretty good. I mean, nothing. It's just a power play. I'm actually the pause here is me trying to decide actually why Pierce needs all the sheep. I'm like actually sitting here and I'm like, why does Pierce need all the sheep? Is it because he's so alone and he's so desperate for a bid for attention that the sheep who require require his assistance in order to keep on living is what necessitates him to aim for sheep? Or is it just a cry for help? Or does he just like sheep because they're fluffy? Who knows? I'll let you decide. Vote now in the chat, and it'll decide the fate of Pierce's love for sheep forevermore. No. I mean, Pierce does have one vulnerability, and that is he is desperate for validation and attention. Not like anybody has ever had to deal with that before. And so he's a great sidekick for various do goods or do bads on the server, because he is so desperate to be a part of things that he will be loyal to the end if it means he gets to be a part of it, which for when he's with Ian means he gets into a lot of trouble. When he's with Aphmau, he gets to be a lovable sidekick who's sometimes not very smart. Sometimes. But yeah, that's kind of where he is. Also, Pierce Sheepcat, but mine's the mini. That's good. Hey, mini Sheepcat's great. The only reason I have the big one is because I'm Pierce. And I was like, if I'm gonna spend the money on merch, I might as well spend the big money on the big one because it's my thing. The Mutton song where it goes, where's Mutton Front? Yeah. Fun fact about that song, if you guys don't know, it's actually a parody of a very beautiful song called Where Does Food Come From a wonderful show on Netflix called Centaur World. I really try to make sure that people know exactly where that's from, because more people need to go watch Centaur World, because that was a very fun show. I think it was just a little too zany, and it came out during the pandemic, so people didn't tune in at the time. But I'll tell you, if you like animated shows with a little bit of darkness brewing just underneath the surface, like a lot of you I know do, you should go watch that. That show is simultaneously really funny and silly and slapsticky. And then there is a death deer who has a theme song that sounds somewhere between a lullaby and someone trying to ensure you'll never sleep again. I think the last line of his little theme song is "You'll bring the Nowhere King great joy when he sees the life leaving your eyes." Also has a song about where does food come from. Go watch that show. It's on Netflix. It's extremely good. Did I like K-pop Demon Hunters? I did. I get why it's so popular. It's very fun. Do I actually play Minecraft with Roblox with Jess and the rest of the characters, or just the voices? For Minor Demons, just the voice. And I think that's kind of obvious, because it's like animation, right? And in animation, typically, either you do the voices first and then they animate the lip flaps around the voice of the characters, or you do the animation first and then you get the lines in and you try to match them up as best you can, right? For the standard everyday videos, I'm in there, man. I play Minecraft. I play Roblox. I'm not good at Minecraft or Roblox, but I'm good enough that I can film in them. It's like pretending to be a doctor in a medical drama versus being a doctor. I can build things. It'll take me a really long time, but I can move around in Minecraft very well, and make sure I'm pacing Aphmau and bouncing around my head and all that kind of goofy stuff. Should you watch what? Centaur World? Yeah, everyone should watch it. Well, not everyone. If you're over the age of 10, don't tell me how old you are. But if you're over the age of 10, go watch Centaur World. If you're under the age of 10, don't tell me, A, and B, maybe wait until you're a little older. Because I'm not kidding. It's that song messed me up the first time I heard that song. If you want to hear that song, go on YouTube and search up Centaur World Nowhere King song, and you will hear it, and you'll be like, "Oh, Shadow, that's creepy." And he's a little no-facey, if you know what I mean, from like Spirited Away, where like as he's moving around, his face doesn't really like animate at all, but sometimes he like spits out big like blobs of black goo because he's just kind of being held together by sheer angst and evil. And it's tough, man. It's real tough. Can make a song about my sheep going missing. Maybe I'll just steal the. I'll just do a parody of Gary Come Home. But it'll be my sheep, and then that'll be really cute. All right, friends, I think it is just about time to wrap up because I got to go make dinner before I do my other stream here today. But thank you thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us here today. My name is Shadow Temple. Again, I'm the guy who plays Pierce. Once again, grab that QR code, scan it on the screen right there, please, because it's very good. Can you see Bento? If he gets down here in time. Bento, come here. Bento. Where's Bento? He's on his way. But yeah, I could show you my dog here right before we go. Do I wish I was in my street another series? If I am invited in, I would love to be. If I'm not, then I was not meant to be. I think that is something that I really I think an important step you should do, and when it comes to acting and stuff like that, is that. Thank you, Here's Bento, by the way, my mini Aussie Shepherd. I know he's very small on stream, but he's also pretty small in real life, too. He is licking my ear because my ear is extremely sweaty. But this is my boy right here, and he's very cute. Yeah, if I'm in my street, great. And I would love a little role. I told Jess myself, I was like, if I could be like a lunch lady or something like in there, get me in there. I don't know. What do you need? But I think it's something that's really important to note when it comes to like doing voice acting and acting in general and just being in like various bits of art. If you are a part of things or not part of things, it is because the people in charge and the directors and things had a vision for a thing, and either you fit in that vision or you don't. And if you were kept out of a thing at that time, you can be upset about it. You can dwell on it. You can feel regret about it, or upset, or being angry about it. Or I think it's much healthier to just understand that you trust that person to make the best version of the thing that they're trying to make. And if that best version in their mind was not including you in it, so be it. That's just their pursuit of making the best thing possible. And on the other side of that, when and this is something that then validates your feelings about it, if you were included in that thing, it means that in their vision of making this thing, you were the best that they could do to make that thing that they wanted to make as much as they did. And you added value to that thing. And in that moment, take your, get those flowers, get your opportunity, get your, feel like you've been there because you've earned it. And when you're not in those things, accept that. And that's perfectly fine. That said, can I be in my street, please? Please, oh God, please. It would be so cool if I could be in my street. Come on, guys. Let me in my street. Why'd you lock the doors? Let me in my street, please. Okay. Here you go. Do you know Afmal, aka Jessica, is your best friend? Wow. Didn't know she had a best friend other than Jason. Congratulations. Lunch lady? I don't know. Here, you know why I'm not let into my street? Because I haven't watched My Street yet. And I keep thinking that it's one of the series where they're in high school, and I don't think it is. I think they're just hanging out on the street and then also sometimes doing other stuff too. But in my head, they're in high school, and I get to be a lunch lady at high school, but I don't think that's true. And I think I failed the lore quiz, and that's why I'm not in my street. I don't actually know, but if I wrote a song about myself, what would a song be about? I don't know if I would write a song about myself. I'm not. Admittedly, I think I've misrepresented my my abilities and skills with that one song about where's mutton from. Because I'm not much of a singer-songwriter, friends. But yeah, no, it's cool. I appreciate everyone's excitement about those things, but that's not extremely my style. Maybe someday, but not today. You know who's good at singing, though, and you should definitely go listen, is Megami33. AKA Corinne, AKA the gal who plays Kim for the Aphmau stuff. She is doing song covers over on her YouTube channel all the time. And in fact, she and Keston, AKA the guy who plays Zane, just did a cover of the big duet song in K-pop Demon Hunters that she has over on her YouTube channel. And I believe it was the guy who sang for the main demon in K-pop Demon Hunters even commented on the video, which is pretty dang cool. give you a shout out for getting 2K subscribers today. Congratulations on getting your 2K subscribers today. Good job. You're thinking of Heeks drop high when they're in school. I know, that's the problem. That's where I've gotten stuck. Falcon Claw University is college by street is life after high school. I see. What's your YouTube channel? Megami33. MEGAMI 33. The number. I'm not going to call Aphmau. Sorry. As a general rule, we try not to throw each other into each other's stuff without advance notice because that is mean. You know what I mean? Like I want Jess and Aphmau and all my other friends and castmates when they get to go home, that I want them to have the chance to go home. You know what I mean? I want them to be able to rest, spend time with their families, and then if they want to hang out after, or hang out in the future, we plan things in advance, and then sometimes they pop in on things. But I never expect it, you know? I never expect people to jump in because I want... On the other side of it, though, I would be flattered if Jess invited me to things in the middle of the night or after work. I'd be excited about it here and there, but I would also be annoyed over time because I'm like, I gotta cook. I gotta cook dinner. I gotta live. And so it's just a matter of respect, you know, of trying to make sure that everyone is everybody's time and space is respected, and that when they do have an opportunity to hang out together, we do have an opportunity to hang out together, that we're having the best time, you know. All right, friends, that will do it for us today. Thank you again for those of you who picked up posters today. For those of you who didn't pick up posters, thanks for watching. I appreciate you coming in anyway. But hey, you know, we have more signings like this coming up here in probably, again, I think the next one we'll probably do is in November. Give ourselves a little bit of time to cook on the next one. But yeah, you'll get your opportunity to buy these. They will have this store up, of course, for the foreseeable future. So if you missed your opportunity right now, that's okay. We'll get you into the next one here. Especially, of course, as Christmas is coming up, friends, make sure you got those gifts ready to go. I don't know what my availability will be in December, so be careful about biding too much time on getting these posters, especially if you want to give one to your cherished friend or kid for who might be an Aphmau fan. Get those in sooner rather than later, because I don't know what my December looks like, but it might be busy. Thank you again, friends, and I hope to see you soon. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm streaming later tonight on Twitch. Go check it out. Bye. Don't know.